Well, hello, hello, hello to all you wisdom walkers out there. Need to be wisdom walking, have been wisdom walking, will be wisdom walking in this new year. Greetings to you. Happy New Year. This is Jojopah Maria and Saroma with the elemental wisdom for the month of January 23rd. Now, January the first started on a Sunday. And so Sunday now marks the first day of the elemental week. And of course, it always starts out with water. And again, January is a water month. And here in Southern California, where I am, yes, there has been lots of water going on. Yeah. So, again, as I said in the preface I just did for my Wisdom Walk talk, which I'll live stream and broadcast tomorrow, um, this year starts off very interesting that you December 31st really was a closing. Like, okay, this is the end. We're done. Um, and yeah, it wasn't like that. It seemed like 2022 spilled over into 2023. And so we are experiencing, still having to let go and be in this transition, a very radical one for many people. I've heard of several tragedies, including the death of Lisa Marie Presley, that have come on unexpectedly, and it's really a challenging time on a lot of levels. But the good news is that we will get through this, and by the end of January, we will feel like we definitely are in a new beginning in this renaissance that I've been talking about. We're really at the beginnings of that. So let me share with you this elemental wisdom for the entire month. Starting, I'm going to jump back to January the 1st. And we started off, as I said, with a water week. And here are the opportunities with that. It's about releasing what can no longer support your new journey. Yes. Call upon the power of love and the element of water to enable you to peacefully and gently bid farewell to the people, places, or things that once sustained you. Yes. Express gratitude for these were essential contributions you received to your healing and growth. But now you've outgrown their energy, and it's time to make room for the new energy that is about to show up for you. Embrace vulnerability, embrace the unknown, and say yes. Now, as always, with any kind of opportunity, we get a little bit of distraction. So here you go. The distractions of that first week, if you think back, were about that fear of loss creeping in, the fear of the unknown, needing to know or explain outcomes that have yet to be lived, holding on out of false obligation and guilt, false guilt. Yeah. And as the message says here, it's really about time to let go of the past and embrace all that awaits you. So before I go back to the elemental, I just want to share a quick message that came through from Amina. Hi. Yes, girl, be ready to release. That's my motto this month. Just let it all go. Don't hold on, just let it all go. Thank you for checking in, Amina. Love you. So, last Sunday, January the 8th, we moved into a nature week. And here's the opportunity with that. It's all about welcoming change. Yes. Being courageous. Open the door fully to the new transformative challenges and learnings which the universe is providing in answer to and in support of your prayers, intentions, goals, and annual commitments. Receive the power of love and the supportive and playful energy of the nature element to experience the more of who you are. Yes, yes, yes. And I just want to say about the making your annual commitments. This year we've been held up. You know, astrologically, both Mercury and Mars have been retrograde up until yesterday and today for Mars, and then it'll be on the 22nd for Mercury. So it's been a little challenging to try to set those annual commitments. And so just know that again, the energy is shifting and it'll be more easy and effortless by the end of the month or just before the end of the month. So let's take a look at these distractions that showed up with this week that we are closing out, this nature week. We have addictive behaviors in whatever form they take: drugs and alcohol, indiscriminate sexual activity, overworking, over shopping, overuse of Facebook and other social media tools and apparatus or apparati. Again, that addictive energy, that pull into, let me just sedate myself so I can get through this. Yeah. Being judgmental of yourself and others, and taking yourself or other people or things too seriously. Yeah, definitely what we want to be avoiding as we are welcoming change, and we all need to surrender to that and welcome this change that is happening. So let's continue on. Tomorrow, January 15th, we open up to a Earth Week, an Earth Week. And here's the opportunities with that. This is about receiving support. Yes, you are worthy. Embrace the power of self love and honor the energetic of the earth element as you open yourself wide to receive all of what you need in order to be fulfilled, nurtured, appreciated, and loved. Be self full. This is cosmic reciprocity for all that you have done to support others. You deserve it. Ask and you shall receive. Yes, yes, yes. That's a huge message because we're so used to thinking we've got to figure it all out, or I've got to do it on my own because otherwise that means what? I'm lazy, or how should I take something from somebody because then whatever that is. But this is bigger than that. This is about really for us understanding that we need help. We all need help. So let us allow ourselves to receive it in all the forms that it needs to take. Yeah. So here we go into distractions for this coming week. It's about that fear of hearing no. Yeah. Like when you need help and you need to ask for help, that is a big, big fear we all have that we're going to hear a no. But something I was told by my teacher, Malidoma, he said, accept the no's so that you can get to the yeses. Yeah. And so if you're not even putting yourself out there to hear a no, you won't get to your yes. So remember that this week and have the courage to ask for the help. Also, that fear of being a burden, which again is another reason we don't ask for the help or don't ask for it enough. And last but not least, the fear of being judged as weak or as a failure. Yeah, yeah. That one can really distract us from just allowing ourselves to say, you know what? I'm in trouble and I need help, or I don't know what to do. I need help. Yeah, yeah. And of course, the first place we need to ask, yeah, we need to go up to the higher timeline. You need to connect with your higher order and direction. That's the first place we need to go. Ashe. So now, next Sunday, we're going to hop into a fire week on a double fire day in a water month. And this is the opportunity for this. This is all about the truth, being truthful with yourself and others. Call upon the ancestors to bring you clarity when you feel confused or conflicted. Walk your talk. Live in self referred consciousness, meaning trust your intuition and honest feelings more than the opinions, advice, or judgments of others. Allow your inner authentic self to be in charge of your life versus the image of yourself that you project out into the world. As Mr. Rogers said, People can love you exactly the way you are. Yes, and that's so important for us to remember. We need to take credit for our uniqueness. It's very important. So let's look at the distractions that can show up during this fire week. And the first one is maintaining the status quo. It's always a great excuse we can use to not stay truthful to ourselves and to express our truth or to say no to something that really doesn't work for us. Yeah. The second, abandoning your true self in order to please others or avoid conflict. Again, very much in alignment with maintaining the status quo. But again, remember at the end of the day, it's going to be you, not other people, who have to deal with the consequences of lying to yourself. Yeah. And that's another distraction, lying to yourself or others. Yeah, instead of stepping into your truth. Also, sacrificing your needs in order to belong or be included. Yes, really easy for us to get into, especially when money is involved or any kind of survival resource. But remember, there are consequences for giving away your power and not being in your truth. And then, last but not least, that fear of not being liked, loved, or accepted. Yeah. Yeah, absolutely. And now, last but not least, for this month of January, this water month in a nature year, we step into our mineral week at the last of the month, and it goes until January February the 4th. And opportunities for our mineral week are about connecting with the souls of others. Ah, I love this. And especially as the closing out for this month, it makes so much sense. Unity consciousness is what makes us human, communicate at a deeper level. We have the ability for compassion, understanding, forgiveness, and fifth dimensional relationships. A huge part of living on purpose is to be willing to transcend the shallow surface of what people present to you. See into their hearts and connect with their essence. In this way, you must be deep and simple with your own self and connected to your own soul. This is what the age of illumination is all about. Use the healing energy of mineral, stones, crystals, bones, and shells to illuminate your higher self and that of others. And I can't stress this enough for how we move forward in this time, this great shift that we're in. It really is about connecting with people's souls as a result of connecting deeply with ours. Yeah. So, again, let's look at the distractions for this mineral week. The first is feeling sorry for people and taking on their pain. Yeah. We can't live other people's lives. And it's not appropriate for us to think that people going through, just like us, are not on a journey for what? Yeah, to become their best version of themselves. So, feeling sorry for someone is a way of taking away that really essential part of humanity, which is it's okay. It's okay to go through the going through because on the other side awaits the treasure. Yeah. Next, false obligations because you forget you are worthy. I love that one. Victim consciousness, yeah, constant companion for us, which we on a daily basis have to chase away. Anxiety and impatience, and anxiety being that what if the worst thing happens, or what if I don't get, yeah, it can be considered a distraction, although I know it's very serious. But just know that when you're falling into your anxiety, take on consciously doing what you need to do to move yourself through it. And then, last but not least, putting your time and attention into gossip, judgments, and blaming. Yeah, that is not going to help you connect with anybody or even yourself in an appropriate way. Yeah, absolutely. So we've got some wonderful lineup of all the elements this month, which doesn't always happen, but this month we get to go through all of the elemental energies. And so that's a blessing, because the five of them together bring a wholeness to us. And so just know that you get this opportunity to go around the medicine wheel in January 2023. Yeah. Now, as I close out, I just want to remind you about the 22nd of every month I have proclaimed as Earth Day because we do need to remember that we need to honor our Earth. um, I suggest you go to the website www.earthday.org and check out some of their campaigns, like this one supporting tree planting, the Fashion of the Earth, where they're looking at how much waste we create with clothing and how that also is like plastic bottles, a problem, for the planet. Also, there's the information about regenerative farming and food prints. Yeah, this is fighting climate change with diet change. Really, really cool stuff. So I do hope that you'll take a moment, if you haven't before, to just look at what it is you can do on a personal level to really contribute to making this earth healthy and balanced again. And I truly believe that together we can make this world habitable for generation that's coming us. Yeah. Shout out still available, and also my contacts. This is how you can get hold of me. Make it a little bigger for a minute. If you need comments, questions, um, cheerleading, all that good stuff makes a lot of sense, and I love it, love it, love it. Um, so thank you for tuning in. For those of you who were able to do the live stream, those of you who come after, I hope that this ancient wisdom is of great service to you during this month and that it helps you to navigate through the challenges that will be coming up. I will be again live tomorrow talking about my annual New Year's message, the nature year. It's also a black water rabbit year, according to Chinese astrology. And the big overall theme that Spirit has given me for this year is adversity is the engine of success. Yeah. Thank you so much. Be well, be safe, and I will talk with you again very soon. Bye bye now.